it's Theresa. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today, I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to transform this ordinary copy paper with Dollar Tree food coloring and some inexpensive instant coffee into this stunning rainbow of beautiful vintage colors, perfect for all of your spring paper crafting. I'm going to do a quick flip through to show you each and every color. This is a quick and easy process, very economical and adaptable to any color palette you might have in mind. Let me show you how to make it. For today's example, we're going to be making a beautiful vintage green color that's perfect for spring. I'm going to show you how to do two methods. One, baking it in the oven for just plain sheets. And two, if you want the lace impressions, I'm going to walk you through the process of doing that as well. You can apply this same technique to any of the colors that I'm going to give you the formulations for. I have a 13 by 9 inch pan, and to that I am simply adding 3 cups of warm water. Next, I have this simple food coloring that I purchased at Dollar Tree. It's just your very basic type of food coloring. We're going to be using the green. And I'm going to put 35 drops into the water. Next, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of instant coffee. Going to mix this up until all of the coffee granules are dissolved. I have a large cookie sheet that measures 15 by 21 inches, and this will easily accommodate 2 pieces of 8.5 by 11 paper. I'm using just basic 20-pound copy paper. I'm going to take a sheet and dip it into our green solution. Just making sure that all of the paper gets covered. I'm going to pull it out and lay it on my cookie sheet. Going to repeat that process for the second piece. I'm going to put this in my oven to bake at 250 degrees for 10 minutes. I like to do 4 pieces at a time, so I prepare 2 cookie sheets just like this. Bake one on a top rack and one on a bottom. Next, I'm going to use a vinyl lace placemat to achieve a lace impression on my papers. These will not be baked. These will just remain on my dining room table overnight. First of all, you're going to want to make sure that you put something down to protect your surface. I'm going to take my first sheet of paper and do just like we did for the oven baked dyed paper. Get it nice and saturated with color. And I'm just going to lay it down on top of my surface. Grab the next piece. Get it nice and saturated. And I'm going to go right over my first piece, touching the edges together and separating slightly. So there's just a slight gap, but they are lined up. Don't worry if you've got some bubbles in there, we're going to work those out. Next, I'm going to take my placemat, and this is the center of my placemat, and I'm going to line that up with the center point of where my 2 pieces of paper meet. Doesn't have to be perfect, just try your best to get it as aligned as you can, both left to right and top to bottom. Lay it down. You will notice that you get kind of like a suction when you lay it down, where it's wet and the vinyl is adhering to the paper. And that's what you want. So you're going to want to smooth out. If you see any areas where there are obvious air bubbles, just smooth those out. And I like to just kind of press down and make sure that I've got that cling between the paper and the placemat. It only takes a few seconds. I also like to make sure that I press around all of the details, like these flowers, to get a good cling so you get a nice clear imprint. This solution will give you enough to make about 50 sheets of dyed paper. I have enough table space and placemats to make 20 sheets at a time. So I'm going to repeat this process, fill up my table, and let these set for 6 to 8 hours or overnight. After that time, all you need to do is take a corner and gently peel the placemat off. It'll come right off, revealing your gorgeous design. So here's the reveal of the paper that we made together, this beautiful vintage green. This is the color that we were able to achieve with the solution that we made and the oven dyeing process. Nice and crinkly. And this is what we got using the vinyl placemats. And as you can see on the back, the impression goes all the way through. It's more subtle on the back, not as clearly defined, but still very beautiful. And I think that they turned out just gorgeous. I am having so much fun using these papers in my projects, and I'll give you a sneak peek at a tutorial that I have coming in a couple of days. I also wanted to mention in my last paper dyeing video, I had a lot of questions about why I did certain things the way that I did, and some recommendations for me to try. And I've been testing those out, and I will have a follow-up video coming shortly on that. Now that you know how to make these, I'm going to go through each color and reveal the recipe that I used to achieve the color. I'll leave that up on the screen for a few seconds if you'd like to take a screenshot. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Also, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Until then, bye!